Hey, what's up everybody? This is Mr. 008 here, and today I have for you episode 18 of my Let's Play Bloons Tower Defense 6 series. So in today's episode we are going to be taking on Tree Stump on Apopalypse Mode, and I'm going to use Quincy for this challenge because he's a good starter hero.
Are you kidding me? Nothing gets past my bow.
And there you have it. There's why Quincy is a great starter hero. So let us begin. So in Apopalypse Mode, there are a couple of difficult things to take note of. First of all, it's more challenging than most modes because there is no break between rounds, and there's also no end of the round cash bonus when you beat a round. Notice how when we went from round 1 to round 2 right there, we did not get 100 and something extra dollars. Same thing with round 2 to 3. So I'm going to get a dart monkey right here. And the next thing I think I want to get is a boomerang. And I'm going to put that boomerang monkey on top of the tree stump to cover a decent area while not have any obstacles in his way. So once we get to $325, I will get a boomerang. And part of the reason is for the glaive ricochet upgrade, which is very helpful in this game mode, because grouped balloons start to pile up and make the game mode a little bit challenging even early on. So nice. I'm going to get the boomerang right there. And I'm going to have him shoot with his left hand right there, his left arm, because of the way in which the boomerangs will travel. Their paths will go around towards the balloons at the start rather than in the same direction, and thus they will be more likely to hit more balloons. So I'll show you right here what I mean as soon as I have enough money to highlight right here. So the boomerang monkey throws this way, so the boomerang heads towards the balloons right here. But if he was right-handed, he would throw this way, and that would be bad because first of all, he would not maximize his popping power as often, and second of all, well, actually, the log does not matter because he's on top of the stump. So, either which way, maximization of popping power is always a good thing. And that's the main reason why I have him throwing with his left arm instead of his right. So, now we are seeing some more pink balloons, and fast balloons are something that can cause problems. And we are also seeing some black balloons. Nice. So balloons are getting significantly, or rather the balloons are getting tougher significantly faster than they normally would. So because of that, that is in part what makes Apopalypse a lot more challenging. And that is something to definitely take note of as for what makes this game mode pretty tough. Even though it's only on medium mode and to round 60, it's still pretty challenging. And because of the balloons getting tougher faster, the lack of a break between rounds, no end of the round income, and all of that, that makes it more difficult. You can still generate income in this game mode. You just cannot do it at the end of the round from what you would normally get. So, like, if we were to use something like a banana farm, we could still make money. Or if we were to use supply drop sniper or anything else that generates extra cash, it would still work because it's not deflation or chimps mode. But we do not make the $100 and something bonus at the end of each round. So there are some regrow whites here, and these are going to be pretty tough to pop. It's looking like we will not be able to pop all of them, unfortunately. Actually, we
Oh,
do
yeah.
manage to, thankfully, because I do want to avoid losing lives. Not that it technically matters, but I want to create a top-notch strategy for all of these game modes, so I would like to avoid losing lives as much as possible. And that's also part of the reason why I'm only using entry-level heroes for these first few guides at least, as well as no monkey knowledge, so that my guides are newbie-friendly, and so that if something goes wrong for somebody else, the strategy can still work pretty well, especially because of not losing lives. But again, even if we do lose lives here and there, it's not the end of the world, as long as we don't lose all of them. So, I'm unsure of whether I want to go for Glaive Ricochet or not next, but yeah, I definitely do want to... I probably should focus on getting some more camo detection. So, let's see what we can do. Because if we get more camo detection, I think we will be in a good spot. So, let's see what we can get here. So, we could get a sniper and deal lots of layered damage if we want to. We could also get a dart monkey with triple darts, or a crossbow monkey, something like that. So I don't think that grouped Bloons will be an issue for quite a while because of our Glaive Ricochet, and the double damage and lead popping power and all of that from the bottom cross path are especially helpful. And if we were to get a more glaives at tier 4, the more glaives is a lot faster naturally than the Glaive Ricochet. And the speed bonuses that you get from the bottom, or from the middle cross path rather, are not as helpful to the more glaives for that reason, because it already has a high attack speed. So we are starting to see more camo Bloons here, so let's get triple darts right there, and hopefully that will be enough. Let's also get another triple darts right there, and I think we are in a fine spot for now. And hopefully we won't have to worry about camo Bloons much more in the near future, because I would like to get that more glaives going, because even with spaced regrow zebras, we are cutting it a little close here, and if those were regrow rainbows, then we may have lost lots of lives, if not the whole game. So I want to play it safe here and see what we can do to improve our defense pretty quickly here before the Bloons start getting even tougher. So, camo popping power and Moab popping power are two important things to take note of, and we will focus solely on those things as soon as we get this more glaives up and running. So, right there we have it, and I'm hoping I don't see a bunch of camo Bloons, especially like camo leads, for example, like right after I get that, because that would not be good for us. And so let's use Quincy's rapid shot right there, and it looks like we are fine for right now. And we should probably get something for camo leads and for Moabs. So I'm going to get... let's get a sniper right here, and let's get full metal jacket and night vision goggles right there, so that we can hop camos and leads, and thus camo leads. And regrow ceramics are not a problem at all for this more glaives right here. So that is nice to see. So let's see. Spaced camo rainbows are not much of a problem. So it looks like we are still fine, but we are coming up on round 40. It looks like we do not have any more space up there, but that's okay. We can find a spot right here for a Moab Mauler. So let's get that up right there. And we can also maybe get a ninja going towards the middle of the track, possibly even around here or so that we have coverage both towards the beginning and the end of the track. So let's get a ninja right here, and we do have some ceramics right there, substantial rush of ceramics there to deal with, but that's okay, we have it under control. So let's put an alchemist right here, and we will get the Berserker Brew, and we have some good camo popping power right now. Probably not enough to take care of like a good chunk of camo ceramics, for example, but regrow camo rainbows right there, not an issue thanks to that ninja and alchemist. So I'm going to get a Bloonjitsu master next. Let's use Quincy's rapid shot right there, and we are pretty close to affording Bloonjitsu, and there we go. So Bloonjitsu is also good for grouped balloon popping power if you have an alchemist buff for it, but if you do not have that alchemist buff, then it's not that helpful. So it's good we have that taken care of. And I think the next thing I want to get is maybe something that can pop grouped balloons and deal okay damage to stronger balloons that has some good range. So thinking maybe a sniper right here. And yeah, it doesn't have full map coverage, but that's okay. Thinking maybe of getting, let's go for a full auto rifle, why not? And shrapnel shot, of course, for that grouped popping power. And we have even better camo popping power right now. So let's go ahead and get some more Moab popping power right here. And 3 Moab Maulers should be more than enough. So I don't think we have anything to worry about right now. And yeah, I think that we are perfectly fine, and I hope that this video is helpful as well as entertaining, even if you've already beaten the Apopalypse Mode on a lot of beginner maps. I'm hoping that this was still fun to watch for all of you. So we do have a lot of camo leads right here, so I think what I'm going to do is put a village right here, get camo detection and primary training as well, and right as I get that village, we finish right there with a victory. So thank you all for watching. That is going to wrap it up for today's video. I'm not sure why there's no review map button. I was going to show you all of the towers I have and their pop counts real quick, but unfortunately that is not available, maybe because it's Apopalypse Mode, but that's okay, we still won, and we did it with no lives lost, just like I wanted. So that's going to wrap it up for today's video, you guys. Thank you all for watching. I hope you've enjoyed. If you have enjoyed today's video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe for more interesting content, and I will talk to you all again in the next video. Peace out.